Your love is my sanctuary, a place where I find peace when the world outside feels too loud, too overwhelming. It is a refuge I seek, a haven that shields me from the harsh winds of life. In your arms I find more than comfort. I find a place where time slows, where the noise of the world fades into the background. I have no need for the chaos of the world when I have you by my side. Your love becomes the quiet rhythm that grounds me, a steady beat I can follow through all the uncertainty and the storms. When I feel lost, it is your presence that finds me again, not with answers or solutions, but with a gentle reminder that I am never alone. Every moment with you becomes sacred, every touch a prayer. You don't just offer me solace, you give me strength, the courage to face the world with a heart full of hope. In your love I find sanctuary, and in that sanctuary I find myself. I have wandered the world searching for meaning, for connection, but it is only in your love that I have found my true home. It is a quiet place, not filled with the loud dramatic gestures that often define love in this world, but with the simple enduring acts of care and kindness. You speak to me not just with words, but with every glance, every touch. There is a language in your love that I understand without the need for translation. It is the language of comfort and belonging, the language of two souls finding each other in a vast and chaotic universe. Your love is a balm to my wounds, a light that guides me through the darkest moments of my life. It is a steady flame that burns brightly, not with the intensity of a firestorm, but with the enduring warmth of a hearth that never goes cold. In you I find my sanctuary, and I never want to leave. There is a quiet magic in the way your love wraps around me, a softness that makes the world feel less harsh, less unforgiving. When life becomes too much to bear, I retreat to your side, where the weight of the world can't reach me. Your love becomes the shield that protects me from the pain and the uncertainty, offering me a refuge where I can be myself without fear. In your arms I find freedom, not the kind that comes from running away, but the freedom that comes from being accepted, understood and cherished. Your love gives me the space to breathe, to grow, to heal. It is in these moments when I feel your embrace that I realize I have everything I need. I don't need perfection or endless achievements. All I need is you, your love, your presence, and in that I find the strength to carry on. You are my sanctuary, and in you I find peace. With every passing day, I am more in awe of the depth of your love. It is not the fleeting passion of new love, nor the fragile promises made in moments of excitement. It is the quiet, unwavering commitment that remains even when the world changes around us. It is the love that stands firm, unshaken by the storms of life. Your love is a constant, a steady presence that I can always rely on. In your arms I find not only safety but a sense of purpose, a reason to keep moving forward. You remind me that love is not a fleeting feeling, but a choice we make every day. It is in the small moments, the quiet acts of care, that love is truly shown. And in every moment with you, I see the depth of your commitment, your willingness to stand by me through all of life's trials. Your love is my sanctuary, and in that sanctuary, I am at peace. There are times when I feel overwhelmed, when the weight of the world feels too heavy, but in those moments I remember your love. It is a reminder that I am not alone, that I have someone who will always stand by me. You have a way of making me feel seen, heard and valued, even when I am at my lowest. You never ask me to be perfect. You don't need me to be anything other than who I am. And in that acceptance I find freedom, the freedom to be vulnerable, to be open, to be real. Your love creates a space where I can be myself without fear of judgment or rejection. It is a safe place where I can rest, heal and grow. Your love is not just a refuge from the storms of life. It is the foundation upon which I can build my future, and in that foundation I find my strength. In the quiet of the night, when the world sleeps, I find myself lost in thoughts of you. It is in these moments that I am reminded of the beauty of your love, the way it wraps around me like a warm blanket, keeping the chill of the world at bay. Your love is a soft, constant presence that never fades, even in the darkest hours. It is a love that doesn't require grand gestures or dramatic displays. It is the love that shows up in the small moments, in the shared silence, in the comfort of being near one another. With you I don't need anything else. I don't need the world to understand our love because I understand it. It is the most real thing in my life. It is the sanctuary where I find solace, where I find my purpose. In your love I have everything I need, and I am grateful for every quiet moment we share. When the world outside feels too loud, I find peace in the stillness of your love. It is the quiet strength that holds me up when I am weak, the gentle touch that calms my racing thoughts. Your love is not a loud, boisterous thing, but a soft, unyielding force that offers comfort when nothing else can. It is in your love that I find my sanctuary, a place where I can rest, recharge, and face the world again with renewed strength. You give me the courage to be myself, to embrace my flaws, my imperfections, my vulnerabilities. In your love I find acceptance. In your love I find home. You are my safe place, my harbor in the storm, the one constant in a world that is constantly changing. And with you I feel like I can face anything. You are my sanctuary, and in your arms I am free. The world may be filled with chaos and noise, but in your love I find clarity. It is the light that guides me through the dark, the steady presence that anchors me when I feel like I am drifting. Your love is not the kind of love that fades or wavers. It is constant, unshakable, and unwavering. It is the love that stands firm, even when everything else around us is falling apart. In your love I find a sense of security that I have never known before. It is a love that offers me peace, not because everything is perfect, but because we are together. It is the kind of love that makes me feel safe, that makes me feel like I belong. And in that feeling of belonging, I find the courage to face whatever comes next. With you I am home, and in your love I find my sanctuary. You are my sanctuary, not because you provide me with answers, but because you give me the space to ask questions and find my own way. In your love I have learned that it is okay to be uncertain, to be vulnerable, to not have everything figured out. Your love doesn't demand perfection, it only asks for honesty, for openness, for trust. And in that trust I find the courage to be myself, to embrace my flaws and to grow. With you I am not afraid to stumble, because I know you will be there to help me rise again. Your love is a sanctuary where I can heal, where I can grow, and where I can find peace in the midst of life's chaos. In you I have found a love that is both grounding and freeing, and in that love I find my home.